Hi everyone, welcome to CoinSutra. My name is Digant Chadha and today we will discuss the difference between cross margin and isolated margin on Binance. This video will further help you to understand the type of margin that you should be using. Before moving on, I would suggest you subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon. Now, the disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a financial advice. Please note that margin trading is risky and you should not do it without sufficient knowledge and experience. In case you don't have a Binance account, then you would need to sign up for one in order to use margin trading feature. Click on the link in the description below to sign up for your free trading account on Binance. So let's have a brief of what margin trading is. Margin trading is a method where you trade with borrowed money. This means that you can leverage your position with the help of more funds accessible to you as margin. Here, loan is generally provided by or routed through an exchange such as Binance. Because these funds are borrowed, you will need to pay an interest on it. Further, you need to understand the meaning of margin level and liquidation. To manage its own risk, Binance would ask you to maintain some funds as collateral in the margin account at all times. The level of funds required in your margin account is known as margin level. The formula of margin level is total assets in your margin wallet divided by total borrowings along with interest. If your margin level reduces to a certain point, then Binance would take some actions. Step 1. You would get a margin call from Binance. This means that you would either need to close a position or provide more funds as collateral. However, if your margin level reduces further, then as a last resort, step 2, Binance would liquidate all your assets and recover the loan along with interest and a liquidation fee. Let us take an example of a 3x cross margin trade. Suppose you have $10 in your margin wallet and you have bought BTC at 3x leverage. This means that you have bought BTC worth $30. Here, $10 are your own funds and $20 are borrowed funds. Currently, your margin level is $30 divided by $20, that is 1.5. When your margin level falls and is between 1.1 to 1.3, you would get a margin call through email, SMS and website to deposit more collateral funds to avoid liquidation. Further, when margin level is less than or equal to 1.1, all your position will be liquidated. Binance will sell all your assets and would recover loan, interest and liquidation fee. Please note that rules of liquidation are different for different types of margin and leverage level. Now let us understand what is cross margin. Cross margin is a type of margin where all your margin positions are attached to your wallet balance. Once you are on your Binance account, click on wallet and then click on margin. As you can see, there are two types of margin, cross and isolated. And for cross margin, my limit is 3x. Suppose I open two trades. Trade 1, I buy BTC USDT at 2x worth $120. Here collateral needed would be $60. Trade 2, I buy ETH USDT at 3x worth $120. Here collateral needed would be $40. Total collateral required $100. Now, if price of these assets starts rising, then there's no problem. But if price of any of these two assets starts falling, then the total wallet balance of $100 is at the risk of liquidation. It doesn't matter that loss is incurred due to BTC trade or ETH trade. So let's transfer some USDT to my cross margin wallet account. I'll transfer 10 USDT to this wallet. As you can see, I have it. Now this 10 USDT would be considered as my collateral and I can borrow any of these assets. I can borrow BTC, ETH, Link, whatever I need. I'll click on borrow and this will show me the maximum amount I can borrow based on my collateral. Now there are some points you need to note about cross margin. If we consider our Bitcoin and Ethereum example, because complete $100 were being considered as collateral, a particular position will not be liquidated because of small drop in the value of the asset. Second, stop loss can be used to avoid liquidation of whole margin wallet account. Third, USDT can be used as collateral for borrowing non-USDT pairs. Fourth, cross margin is definitely easier to use than isolated margin. And last, In case you are incurring loss on one particular trade, then this will be set off with the profit of another trade, and there will be no margin call or liquidation. This means that in case of cross margin, there is a margin call only when there is an overall loss on all the positions. You can use these cross margin trading rules. I'll mention the link in the description. Now, the next type of margin, that is isolated margin. If we consider our Bitcoin Ethereum example, for Bitcoin, collateral was $60 and for Ethereum, collateral was $40. Now, these collateral will be deposited along with each trade separately. Now, in case trade 1 starts having losses, then margin call will be triggered only for trade 1 and liquidation can happen only up to $60 because the position is isolated. So once you click on isolated, you can see that the limit of isolated margin is more than cross margin. It was 3x in cross margin. Now I can see 10x, 5x as well. Now if I want to trade BTC USDT pair, then I'll have to transfer collateral specifically here only, on this pair only. If I want to trade 1 inch USDT, then I'll have to transfer collateral through this option. Because these are isolated margins, collateral will be deposited separately for each trade. One more thing, if I'm using BTC USDT, let's click on transfer. Trading pair is BTC USDT. Now for collateral, I only have two options, either BTC or USDT, which means if I want to trade BTC ADA pair, then collateral can only be BTC or ADA. USDT cannot be used in this place, which was a benefit in cross margin. Let's check another pair. So when I choose ADA BTC pair, I can only deposit ADA or BTC as my collateral. So this is the restriction for isolated margin. Now there are some points to be noted for isolated margin. Isolated margin manages your risk of complete liquidation because of one bad trade. For ADA BTC trade, collateral can only be ADA or BTC. USDT cannot be used in this case. For isolated margin, Binance has more trading pairs. And last, more leverage is allowed by Binance for isolated margin. For more information, you can refer to isolated margin trading rules. Now, let's decide which type of margin is better for you. If you are a beginner, then I would suggest you to use isolated margin to ensure that your risk is minimized. Once you have a good understanding of margin trading, then cross margin along with stop loss is the most straightforward and efficient way of margin trading. In case you would like to know how to short sell Bitcoin through margin trading, check out our video on this. I hope you were able to understand the difference between cross and isolated margin. If you like this video, then like, share and comment. Subscribe to CoinSutra newsletter to get a free crypto ebook. Link in the description below. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.